Hello guys, today I want to make with you a little Java quiz just to make you understand better how Java works. It's so simple, it's on this website and yeah, let's start. So, what is a correct syntax to output a hello world in Java? Is simply this one. If you remember, it's system.out.println open brackets and hello world. So let's go. Java is short for JavaScript? Absolutely not. It's false because JavaScript is another language. So maybe I will make some tutorial about JavaScript, but Java and JavaScript are totally different. How do you insert comments in Java code? Is this, so you have to remember double slash. Which data type is used to create a variable that should store text? It's this, so don't be confused because this is lower, but we need the uppercase, so string uppercase is the correct way to create a string variable. So string variable, it's a variable that contains text. So let's go to the next question. How do you create a variable with the numeric value 5? So it's simply this, because if you remember, int is the integer type. So if you remember primitive data type, I've made a video about this. So int is need to declare a numeric variable. Num does not exist. Float, it's a different data type. It's, for example, for number like 5 point something, so 5.3, 5.2. For that we can use float, but if a simple numeric value we have to use int. And it's not x equal 5 because in Java we have to declare the data type. How do you create a variable with the floating number 2.8? Yeah, that is what I've said before. It's this. So you have to use float to declare variable with the floating point, and you have to put f because it stands for float in this variable. So int is for number like 1, 2, 3. X, it's not correct because we have to put the data type in Java. We cannot declare a variable without a data type, and byte, it's another type of a data type. Okay, so I've not talked anymore about methods in Java in my tutorial, but I can say you that is that. So oh no, I think we have done this because when I've talked about string, maybe I have told you about this method, but let's see in Java. So this is the previous video, so let's delete this because we don't need this now. And let's see what I'm talking about. So length, okay. So if I declare a string, let me call this simply text equal to I don't know, something like hello world. So now if I want to know the length of my variable text, I have to write text dot length, because if you remember, text is a string, so string are object and object have methods. So we have not talked about methods, but we will talk in the next video. For now, just remember that length is to see the length of a string in this case. So let me print this, so we can print this on the console. And 11. Remember that the space here is considered a character. Okay, so let's go to the next question. So this is length. Okay, now we have which operator is used to add together two values. It's simply the plus sign. The value of a string variable can be surrounded by single quotes. It's false. Remember, always double quotes in the string. As you can see here, we have double quotes. We can't use the single quotes for a string. Which method can be used to return a string in uppercase letters? Is this one. Okay, so make attention to the uppercase letter, and we can see this in Java also, so we can say to uppercase, and we can execute the program, and as you can see, it's uppercase. So for now, methods just learn this by heart, because I've not explained you what methods are, but I think you are understanding a little bit. Which operator can be used to compare two variables? We have done this in the last video, and is this. So double equal sign is to compare, and single equal sign is to assign a value. To declare an array in Java, define the variable type with, and we have not talked about this in the series. We will talk in a later video, but for now just know that is this. So these brackets are the answer. Array indexes start with 0. Remember always that array start from 0. I will explain also this when I will talk about array, but array start with 0. How do you create a method in Java? So you can create a method with this, so the method name and this bracket. And how do you call a method in Java? The answer is this, with the semicolon at the end. So I'm going fast with the method question because I've not explained you, so you can just see what is the correct answer, but we will talk better in my tutorial. Which keyword is used to create a class in Java? It's simply class. Okay, class is used to create a class in Java. We'll also talk about that in a future video. Okay, what is the correct way to create an object called my object of my class? So this is another question that you can't understand now because I've not give you the base to understand, but if you already know Java, you can understand that. So if you don't know this for now, just learn by heart. That is, oh, let me check, is this one. Yes. Okay, so just ignore them if you don't know. I will explain you better in my future video. Okay, so this is related to inheritance, and we will talk about that when I will explain you the object-oriented programming. But for now, just know that yes, it's true because it's possible to inherit attributes and methods from one class to another. True. Which method can be used to find the highest value of x and y? So the answer is simply this, so math.max x y, because max is a method of math. But this question related to methods you will understand better in my future video. For now, just learn by heart and see what are the correct answer. Which operator is used to multiply numbers? It's this. So it's the star, because this is the module and this is a character, so you don't have to use that to multiply. Which keyword is used to import a package from the Java API library? Is just import. Okay, so if you have to import a package, you have to use import. How do you start writing an if statement in Java? Okay, we have done this and it's that. I hope that you remember this. It's if, and inside the brackets you have to put the condition, and after that you have to write the instruction that you want to execute if the condition is true. But you can also check my previous video for that. How do you start writing a while loop in Java? It's exactly like the if, the syntax it's the same, so while, and inside the brackets you have to write the condition. We have not talked about this, but we will talk in the next video. But for now, just remember that this is the correct answer. Which keyword is used to return a value inside a method? Is return, and we will talk about that when we will talk about method. Please be patient. And which statement is used to stop a loop? It's break. Okay, so break is used to stop a loop, and we will talk about this, I think, in the next video when I will talk to you about while. So the quiz it's end now. Let's see the result. Okay, 500%. So okay, so perfect. So guys, this video end here. I hope you like it. If you like my video, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like, and we will see in the next video.